Hello students. We all know that food is like a superpower that helps our bodies do amazing things like digesting, breathing, and getting rid of waste. But have you ever wondered where our food comes from? Well, in this video, we will uncover the secrets of food production. Get ready to travel back in time and discover the story of how our ancestors went from wandering nomads to skilled farmers. In 10,000 BCE, which stands for before the common or current era, our ancestors were nomads, constantly on the move in search of food and shelter. They survived by eating raw fruits and vegetables and by hunting animals. But as our ancestors evolved then, something incredible happened. They discovered the secret of cultivating the land and growing crops like rice, wheat, and more. That's how agriculture was born. Now, let's jump ahead to the present day and explore the world of crops. Do you know? What is a crop? When plants of the same kind are grown together on a large scale, we call it a crop. But what exactly do we imply when we speak of large-scale growth? Just imagine a whole field filled with only wheat plants or a garden bursting with colorful fruits and vegetables. Such a vast expanse where crops are cultivated represents large-scale production. Students, crops come in different types, like cereals, vegetables, and fruits. But did you know that they can also be classified based on the seasons they grow in? India, being a vast country, has diverse climatic conditions. From scorching summers to monsoon rains and chilly winters, each region has its unique climate. This diversity gives rise to a rich variety of crops grown in different parts of the country. Now, let's learn about the types of crops in India. These can be categorized on the basis of different climates. The two types of crops are Kharif crops and Rabi crops. First, we have the Kharif crops. Imagine the monsoon season with gentle rains. This is the perfect time for Kharif crops to grow. These crops are sown during the rainy season, which typically spans from June to September in India. The examples of Kharif crops include lush green paddy, tall maj plants, soybeans swaying in the wind, and cotton plants dressed in fluffy white balls. Next, we have the Rabi crops. Now, as we bid farewell to the monsoon and welcome the winter breeze, it's time for the Rabi crops to be grown. The winter season, from October to March, sets the stage for these crops to shine. The examples of Rabi crops include wheat, gram and pea, and mustard plants filling the air. It's like a winter wonderland of crops. So to define these crops, we say that Kharif crops are the crops that are sown in the rainy season, while Rabi crops are the ones sown in the winter season. Moving on, students, let's uncover the secrets of crop cultivation and the activities that farmers undertake to make those fields burst with life. These activities are like the magical ingredients that transform a simple seed into a flourishing plant. Let us now understand the series of activities that we call agricultural practices in brief. So students, what is the first requirement to grow a crop? Well, first of all, farmers prepare the soil for growing the crop. For that, they turn the soil and loosen it, which helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. These organisms add humus to the soil. Turning and loosening of soil brings nutrient-rich soil to the top. These nutrients are then used by the plants for healthy growth. Once the soil is prepared, the next step is sowing. But before sowing, farmers select good quality seeds to get high yields. Sowing refers to the act of planting seeds or scattering them in the soil to initiate the process of growing plants. Moving on, the third step is to add manure and fertilizers. You must have heard the term manure many a time. Do you know what it is? Manure is an organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant and animal wastes. Soil fertility and nutrients are reduced due to repeated cultivation of crops year after year. Farmers, therefore, add manure to the fields to replenish the soil with nutrients. Like manure, fertilizers are also used in replenishing the lost nutrients and minerals in the soil. Fertilizers are the chemicals used to add minerals like potassium, phosphorus, and nitrates to the soil. The use of fertilizers increases the crop yield. The next step is irrigation. Students, as we all know that water is very essential for all living beings. But what is its role in the production of crops? Actually, water is essential for crops because germination of seeds cannot take place under dry conditions. Water is absorbed by the plant roots, and along with it, minerals and fertilizers are also absorbed. Hence, watering the crops in the fields is called irrigation. Moving on, the next step in crop production is weeding. In a field where the desired crop grows, some other plants grow naturally too. These extra plants are called weeds, and they are not what we want in our crop fields. To get rid of these unwanted plants, we need to perform a task called weeding. Weeding is important because weeds and crop plants compete with each other for essential resources like water, nutrients, space, and sunlight. Now students, what do you think the farmers do after the crop is mature? Yes, he cuts the crop. This process is called harvesting, and it is the sixth step in crop production. Now let us know how the harvesting is done. In the harvesting process, crops are pulled out or cut close to the ground by using sickle or a machine called harvester. After this, the grain seeds are separated from the shaft. This process is called threshing. Once harvesting is done, the last step is to store the crops. We should keep some precautions to store crops because if the harvested grains are stored without drying, then they may get spoiled or attacked by organisms, and thus they will lose their germination capacity. So the grains should be properly dried in the sun to reduce the moisture in them. So students, to conclude, from our nomadic ancestors to the present day, agriculture has shaped our lives and provided us with a large variety of crops. The classification of crops based on seasons, such as Kharif and Rabi, adds a touch of magic to the diverse agricultural landscape of India. We also discovered the importance of agricultural practices, which were preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting, storage, and how each step plays a crucial role in ensuring healthy and large crop production. With this, we have come to the end of this video and we will cover the details of agricultural practices in the next one. Now that you have understood the topic, open the Edurev app, study the chapter notes, and take the test of this chapter. Your marks are going to tell whether you have understood the topic. Also, here is an amazing secret. You get video lectures, chapter notes, and MCQ tests for all the chapters in the Edurev app. That's the magic of Edurev courses, you get everything in a single place. And, not just social studies, you get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more on Edurev. Thank you.